Hi, Geminis. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to your 2025 psychic prediction. We're going to see what Spirit has for you in any area of your life, love, career, health, wealth, anything Spirit wants to share with me. So let's see what the cards are saying. Welcome to all of my Geminis. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers, always welcome. And welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's new. Let's get some cards going on this table. So grateful that you're here today. Spirit, I'm here with my Geminis today. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you want to share? What are the loving messages that are meant to be heard for the year ahead? I am listening for you now. I have a proposal. Ooh, okay. Is there a commitment for some of you? Is there going to be some kind of a commitment in the future? That would be exciting. I have a celebration. A year to celebrate. Okay, so we have a celebration. Something to celebrate. So we want that. And let's get one more of these. And I have health. Okay, so I'm going to say good health, or even health improving, something along those lines. That could be the year. I mean, this looks like it's fresh fruit. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's a year that you commit. I mean, we start New Year's resolutions always with, I'm going to lose weight. But maybe this is the year that you do get really, really healthy. You know, you're exercising, you're weight training, you are on a keto diet. I don't know, whatever works for you. But it could be a year that they're saying life-changing. Okay, so is it something that you're ready to commit to? You know, you're taking something away, or you are making a vow to yourself. I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to quit drinking. So maybe it is life-changing and it's connecting to your health. So that could be big for some of you. Let's see what the cards are saying. Spirit, please share with me. I have a King of Swords. You're making a decision, some kind of big decision. I have a Hierophant. I have a Knight of Wands. I have an Ace of Cups. I feel like the decisions around love, I will say that we're going to do some finance and some money cards as well. But I do feel like you feel guided to be with someone, this kind of overflowing of love coming into your life. I feel guided to be with this person, and even a commitment. That Hierophant could be a spiritual ceremony. It could be a church wedding. But I do feel like I'm being guided and I'm making a decision. So it's a life-changing year. And maybe it's the year that we decide to live together, or we do have a ring on our finger, or the year we just fell in love. So that's okay. You know, you always remember the year you met your person, right? You always say, oh, I met them in, you know, whatever. So a lot of us remember the day, the time, where we were. So I have an 8 of Pentacles. I have a 5 of Cups. I have a Page of Pentacles. And I have a Knight of Cups. It came into me as somebody who wants to put in a bigger effort, that maybe they have been disappointed you lately. Maybe they're starting to feel that you do deserve more, and that they do really care about you, and they do have really deep feelings for you, and they don't want to lose you, certainly, is how that's coming into me. So it's more of a feeling of time and effort than anything, that somebody's going to make more time for you, or almost vows to be more available in your life, or put you first. Like maybe that's a conversation that you had to have with somebody, and this person says, yeah, you're right. I do need to put you first. I need to think about your needs at the same time as mine if we're going to be in a long-term connection. So I do feel like that's a kind of a turning point, I want to say. And they're giving me the month of March for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on around. It does feel around the 15th, 17th, 18th. I feel like there's a big turning point in this connection or a connection. So something almost around, when is that? St. Patrick's Day, I guess. A Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, something is coming into alignment. I have a Five of Swords. I have a Moon. And I have a King of Pentacles. Again, I'm going to say the same thing. I feel between the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Pentacles, I feel confident. Okay, I feel confident that I'm supposed to be with somebody. I feel like it's meant to be. I feel like it's fated. I'm okay with that. Is it perfect? Not necessarily. We're working through something. They're using the word adjusting, maybe adjusting from going from a single life to being in a committed relationship and all the changes in between. But we both have fear. We're both vulnerable, Spirit just said, and we're trying to both overcome those fears, and we're both trying to make each other feel secure. So that's coming into me. We also have said something has happened in our life that is almost like a shock to one of us or both of us, because it came into me as like life is too short. Okay. And we're comparing stories. You know, somebody passed away too young that we knew, or maybe you have a mutual friends and somebody's sick, and you know it's a sense of life is too short and we just can't, or our ages are somehow affecting the decisions we're making because all we have is time, and we don't want to waste time. We don't want to not be together because we only have, you know, depending on our age, you know, it's like, I don't want to waste years deciding whether I'm going to be with you or not. Especially as you get older, you make decisions faster, that you have more experience, you know what you want, you know what you like. So you make a decision to be together a little bit sooner than maybe you did when you were younger. So it's almost a feeling of time is of the essence, because it is a life-changing decision. But they're saying you pick the right path, you pick the right road ahead. Okay, so you're going to pick the right path. Okay, so if you're at a fork in the road, okay, it's a sense of, where do I go? You do pick the right path. Like, so don't question, am I making the right or wrong decision right now? You'll pick the right path. I have true love, a deep and enduring connection, going beyond superficial attraction. I feel like you fall very deeply in love with this person. The only thing that's really kind of bubbling up to me is some vulnerability. Something about ages. Maybe there's an age difference between the two of you. Maybe you think that's a factor and you're worried about that. But even that, I feel like I'm overcoming that. I do feel like it is a sense of, this is real. Okay, this is real. I want you to not just convince yourself. I want you to know that this is real. You know, like you think you're just telling yourself in your head this is real, but it is real. And they want you to enjoy it. They're saying, take the time to enjoy it. That's okay. Good. Clarity. Love can be complicated. Seek clarity. I do feel like we're going through some kind of phase, okay, that it's a turning point, or we either decide to stay together and keep this going and commit to each other, or we're going to decide that we had to part ways. But maybe that's where I'm feeling that fork in the road. But we're going to pick the right path is how I feel. And I feel like your person commits to putting you first, which is probably the biggest thing that's going on. You don't feel like you have been put first or taking you for granted. You want to know where you stand, Spirit just said. So this person realizes that. And they also realize they don't want to lose you heading into 2025. So I do feel like it's going to change, and I think it's going to change for the better. I do. I think that this person's going to have like a wake-up call, that something's got to shift. I have a celebration. They said in the beginning, a life-changing decision. Time to celebrate with those who matter most. Maybe it is a proposal. Maybe it is we're buying a house together. Spirit just said a new baby. Some of you may be having a new baby. I'm just going to put that out there. I know I'm going to get spammed in my comments for that. And, I know that you're 50 years old and you're not having any more babies, whatever it is. But somebody's having a new baby, which certainly is a life-changing decision. That's certainly something to celebrate. And this could be the year that one of my Geminis or a few of my Geminis out there, they're saying it takes you by surprise. Maybe it is an unplanned baby and it takes you by surprise. But we always believe that everything is God's plan. And so we could have a surprise baby for my Geminis. Even I'm going to throw it out there, not necessarily you having a baby, but maybe one of your children. For those of you that are ready to be a grandparent, we could have a guess what? You're finally going to be a grandparent. So this could be the year that somebody announces that we have a big surprise baby. Wow, this is the first reading in my 2025 messages that Spirit shared that with me. That's kind of fun. Okay. Dressing up. I feel like it's a boy also. I have an opportunity to dress up and party and fun times ahead. Okay. Dressing up. I mean, that looks like a wedding gown to me. Maybe we just decide to get married and we start a family. It just kind of all happens all at once. And that happens to a lot of people. So that could be really, really exciting for somebody out there. All right, let's see. It's like winning the lottery, for God's sakes. Okay. Let's see what else they have for you. My Geminis, what do you want to share? What do you want to share? I have a King of Wands. I have a Seven of Pentacles. I have a Lover's card. Beautiful. You found the one. It just came into me as you found the one. We are working at it. We are working through some things, Spirit just said. But it's all good. It's still going to work out, and you still are on the right path, and you're still on the right path with a person. So you have found the right one, is how they're saying it to me today. I have a Four of Cups, a little bit of a worry that this person isn't going to make a turnaround of such. They don't want the same thing as me. Maybe that's what we're struggling with. But I think when it comes down to, I don't want to lose you, I really feel like that's the reason that they realize, like, they don't want to lose you either. So they've got to do something. Something's got to change. I have a Wheel of Fortune. I'm going to say things just keep getting better and better. I really am. I think that with hard work, passion, this feeling of we can create the life that we want, and also this incredible sense of let this new adventure begin. With that page, like that page is kind of like, oh my God, like this is so exciting. And I just want to go on an adventure and see where this takes us. And I just feel so optimistic at the moment for you guys. So there is a feeling of, I don't know, how do I want to say it? It feels good, but it's also a blessing. I feel like I want to say it that way. Maybe we see it as a blessing. Maybe we see it as everything happens for a reason. And, just looking at kind of a surprise expectancy that I don't know anybody who has, a heartfelt want or need for a child when it comes in, even if you didn't plan it, you're not excited about it, so you say, okay, I didn't plan it, but here it is. And you know what? And then you look at that child years from now and you go, I can't imagine this child not being in my life either. So, it's that kind of feeling, like it was just a blessing, an unexpected an unexpected blessing is coming your way. And I don't know how to describe it any other way than that. But there's going to be a day that you look back at it and you say, yeah, that was a blessing. That was 100% not us, so something really, really good in that sense. I have nourish, feed your heart and your mind. The best job, something that you're happy with, your life is fulfilled. I like this crown chakra, this third eye coming in on that card. But my life is fulfilled, and it's almost this feeling of I'm creating the life that I want. Okay. And Geminis have a great sense of, I like to do what I want, is how I want to say it. I like to be free. I like to do what I want. And I like to create the life that I feel like I deserve. So you do have the freedom, and you do have this sense of, I keep nourishing that freedom of I'm doing what I want and nothing holds me back. And I think that that's important. I'm connected. A high vibe tribe. I like that. I'm networked, a win-win situation. I'm connecting to others. Now that does feel like it's more connected to finances and work. They're saying socialization. It could be networking for business. It could be making new, business associates, building kind of a network of professionals that you're working with, or the people within even that you work with, you have better relationships with. But they're saying fresh ideas, which you bring to the table. They like that you're kind of always creative and bringing in these fresh ideas. So I think that that's probably one of your strengths right now, and certainly a strength moving forward. So I would expand on that. It's almost like you're filled with this, like, just ask me, like, raise your hand, because you've got the idea. So you have an idea of how to fix things, they just said. Maybe there's something going on at your job that you can make run better or do better, but you have a sense of fixing things. It's coming into me. I have a gift, giving and receiving, a surprise windfall, something very generous. I really feel this surprise. I really do. So I like the give and receive. I mean, even in the relationship, that somebody says back to you that, yeah, maybe I haven't been there the way I should be. And I do want to be, I want it to be more give and take, and I want it to be more equal. And so maybe that's something that's just something we're both working on. But right now, I'm going to say that that's important to you for sure, that giving and receiving. And then I have strategy, planning your attack. Okay. That is a little bit of your next move. And they're saying visible, okay, being visible. And it's almost this feeling of, I want to stand out, but I don't want to do the same thing over and over again. I don't want to be in the same place every day. So there's a lot of movement in you right now. And even those chess pieces, I feel like they're not moving fast enough. It's like I'm waiting for somebody else to make the move so that I can do something. And you may feel like your hands are tied at times, or you may feel that I could do this faster on my own, and I could create this on my own. So some of you probably are very, very motivated to be entrepreneurs, or thinking about how to get out there on your own, because you could just go as fast as you could and you'd have no barriers around you. You have an incredible sense of creativity. You can make things happen. And you could go as fast as, you don't have to like wait for somebody else to do something, and so that then you can make the next move. I feel like that waiting is torturing you. I feel like you need that spontaneity. You need that kind of that rush of energy all the time. So I think that those moves are holding you back. Like something is holding you back right now. So think about a way around that, or think about a way to speed something up, because I feel like you feel that your hands are tied for some reason. And it could be work related. It could be, I'm just not where I want to be. I want to be at a higher level. I want to be making more money. I want to grow my business bigger, whatever it is. But it is a feeling of, I feel like somebody is constraining me, and I feel like you're struggling with that. So maybe we can come up with a solution this year of, I don't feel so constrained, and I feel like I have the freedom to do what I need to do, and I get the job done, is how it just came into me. So you have this incredible sense of getting things done. Let's see. I have star power. Maybe they want you to be a star. You need engaging work that will let your talent shine. Beautiful. You could be an actor, an influencer. You attract fame and fortune. Do you feel like something's holding you back? Do you feel like you should be center stage and people should be taking notice of you? They're saying, don't be shy. Okay, don't hold back. If that's what you feel, don't be shy. Go take that leap of faith. Go on that adventure. Use your creativity to put yourself out there. So maybe there is a part of you that says, I think I could be really, really successful in life doing what I do. And I'm not going to let anybody hold me back, or I'm going to find a way around that person so that I don't feel held back. I have money matters. Money matters a lot. Okay. Maybe it's just goals. I'm going to say it that way. I don't know if it's money matters, like that's the most important thing in your life, but it's more a sense of, I want to be free all the way around. I want to have the ability to do what I want to do, love what I do, and make money at the same time. So I do feel like a lot of you are struggling with, how do I do this for myself? And maybe this is a year that you decide that you can create your own business, or you go out on your own, or you're even more independent, somehow. But maybe this is the year that you launch something that you've been thinking about. But I do feel like it's something that's important for sure for you. And I do feel like it's connected to money. So what is it that you want to do? You want to try something different? You want to start something new? You want to go out on your own? You have many choices. You could be thinking about all the choices out there. Maybe you haven't decided what it is. You do like the sense of security. You do want the security, but you also want the freedom. It's a person who says, I can work for myself, and I have the potential to make more money working for myself than I do working for my boss. Like, if my boss can do it, I can do it. So it's somebody that's thinking along those lines. So I would say, think about how you can do it, and don't be afraid. And, it's really a sense of making it happen. Anybody who's ever started a business is, there's risk, and there's, it's hard, but if you feel called to do it, you feel like I need to work for myself. I just can't work for other people anymore because I can do it myself better. Then figure it out, do it, make it happen. A new life. You may be getting a fresh start, or being called to bring a new perspective, new place. Okay, so it is a feeling of a new change. What did they say? A changing year ahead, right? An unexpected blessing. So we've got something, and I want to share with you for a moment, because it just felt like sometimes Spirit takes something away from us, okay? Whether it's they take our job away, they took a relationship away, and they do it because you're not making up your mind to make a decision to move in a different direction. So after a while, Spirit kind of says, okay, I'm going to help you along. And something's taken away from you. And you look at it and you say, oh, wow, this is really hard, or this is really horrible, or why did this happen to me? But then down the road, you realize when you look back that it was the best thing that ever happened to you. So there's a sense of that going on around me with my Gemini reading today, that something was taken away from you, or something was removed from your life. But it really was a blessing in disguise, because had that not happened, maybe we wouldn't be going out on our own, or maybe we wouldn't be trying to create a secondary stream of income and launching a home-based business, or maybe we wouldn't have met the person that we're with and having a surprise baby, So it's this kind of blessing in disguise going on around me for you. So you may have this conversation with people this year about, I just can't believe it. If you would, it's one of those feelings of, if you had asked me a year ago that where I would be today, I wouldn't believe it. You're going to have that kind of year, okay? That a year ago, you couldn't even have fathomed where you're going to be. So like, it wasn't even on your radar screen. It wasn't even something you were talking about. And here it is. And it's a blessing, and it's awesome. Okay. So things come into our lives unexpectedly and for good reason. I have a King of Swords. I have a 10 of Swords. I have a 3 of Pentacles. People look up to you. And I have a 7 of Pentacles. That is starting and planting some new seeds for sure. Here's something being taken away, or I had to end something and I made a decision to end it. And it is a sense of, I had to move on, and that's okay, but it's dead, it's buried, it's gone. And it's not coming back. Spirit just said, whatever it is, it's not. They have so much new for you, is how I feel. Like new life, new you, new friends, new home, even new this, new baby. Like there's all this new coming in for some reason around you. So big year. I have an 8 of Cups. I have a Judgment and a Queen of Cups. That makes me feel like when they had shared with me that you picked the right path, that you're going to pick the right path. Okay. So there's some kind of fork in the road that's coming up, and you may hesitate with you may really struggle with, I don't want to make the wrong decision. I don't want to make a mistake for my future. You're going to be guided naturally. Spirit will guide you to what is best for you, and the answer will come to you and be crystal clear. And then you'll continue to go down the path that you're supposed to be on. Okay. But when you hit that fork in the road, don't be afraid of it. Just listen to your intuition, listen to your inner voice. And if you're not ready to make a decision today, you make a decision tomorrow. And if you're not ready to make a decision tomorrow, you put it off to the next day. But there will come a day where it becomes crystal clear to you, Spirit says, that we will guide you. Okay. So whatever this fork in the road is, you pick the right path. And that's all you need to know, is that you're going to pick the right path, and you're going to continue on this journey. Whatever this journey is, this adventure is, it's a celebration, and it's a lot of new stuff. So it's good. It's all really, really good. So let's put this out into the universe. And before we end this reading, I want you to think of something, a question that you have for Spirit for the year ahead. And I want you to either write down your question. You can stop the video, write down your question, think about what it is that you want, or in your mind, what's a question that you want to ask Spirit? And I'm going to answer the question with the cards. Okay. So what is it that you want for 2025? What is the most important thing that you're looking for? What are you asking Spirit to bring to you? And let's see what their answer is for you. I have meditation brings the answers. Okay, the answers are inside of you. I have if you believe. And I have let go of something. So you had a beautiful reading. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you all for joining me. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button, comment below, Claim it, own it, it's yours. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, please check out my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. I'm wishing you all a happy and healthy new year, and I know that I'll be seeing you again in another Love Messages. Enjoy your family over the holidays, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye-bye.